Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Venezuela's military maneuvers shake Hess. Cathie Wood's ARKW swaps Grayscale Bitcoin Trust for BITO. Microsoft's AI Bet and game-changing chatbot. United Health accused of denying rehab coverage to Medicare patients. Boeing fixes loose component issue in 737 MAX. Crude inventory drops by 6.9 million barrels in a week. Nvidia unveils new GeForce RTX for China market. Intel slips despite praise on AI and Israel Foundry. And Velo 3D plans to raise $18 million through share offering. Stay tuned after the short ad break as we delve deeper into these headlines. The purchase of Hess Corporation by Chevron is at risk due to a land conflict between Venezuela and Guyana over the oil-abundant Essequibo area. Despite an accord to refrain from using military force, Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro has stationed troops along the Caribbean shoreline. This action could potentially endanger offshore oil fields near Guyana's coast, where Hess collaborates with ExxonMobil.
Cathie Wood's ARK Next Generation Internet Exchange Traded Fund has offloaded its remaining shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. In its place, it has acquired 4.3 million shares of ProShares Bitcoin Strategy ETF and supplemented this with an additional 20,000 shares of ARK 21 Shares Active Bitcoin Futures Strategy ETF. Even though she has sold off her stakes in Coinbase Global, Block and UiPath, Wood continues to hold a positive outlook on the future of Bitcoin.
Wedbush Bank has increased its price target for Microsoft, moving it up from $425 to $450. This decision comes after encouraging customer reviews of Copilot, which is a new artificial intelligence feature from Microsoft. The bank forecasts that more than 60% of Microsoft's existing user base will adopt this AI feature within the next 3 years. This could potentially contribute an additional $25 billion to the company's revenue by the year 2025.
United Health, a significant private health insurance provider, is said to have utilized undisclosed regulations to refuse Medicare coverage for rehabilitation care. This affected severely ill patients, encompassing those in nursing homes or suffering from cognitive impairments. As of November, these restrictions have been removed. Clinicians are now encouraged to apply their personal judgment when making coverage decisions. This development occurs as United Health's enrollment target for Medicare Advantage in 2024 falls short of Wall Street's forecasts.
Boeing has addressed a hardware problem in its 737 MAX aircraft, which was initially discovered to have loose parts in the rudder control system. The firm recommends that operators examine their aircraft and report any similar issues. Despite this, Boeing guarantees that the 737 MAX can operate safely and that deliveries will proceed as planned. This comes after a warning from the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, regarding specific inspections for potential loose bolts in the rudder control system.
For the week concluding on December 22, commercial crude stocks experienced a decrease of 6.9 million barrels. This contrasts with the previous week's increase of 2.91 million barrels. There was also a minor decline in gasoline inventory, while distillates inventory observed a marginal rise. These changes occur in the context of continuous market variations and geopolitical strains influencing oil prices.
Nvidia has seen a rise in its stock value after the introduction of their latest product, the GeForce RTX 4090D Graphics Processing Unit, or GPU, specifically for the Chinese market. This GPU boasts enhanced performance efficiency and AI-powered graphics capabilities. It carries a price tag of 12,999 yuan. Interestingly, this development occurs amidst recent restrictions imposed by the United States on exports of advanced semiconductor technology. Despite these controls, Nvidia does not anticipate any significant financial impact in the near future.
Shares of Intel experienced a decline, in spite of Argus Research's optimistic forecast. This forecast emphasized progress in artificial intelligence and the establishment of a new foundry in Israel. Analyst Jim Kelleher anticipates a sluggish 2023, however, he projects growth in the fourth quarter. Kelleher has increased his price target from $42 to $60. He attributes this adjustment to new processors such as the Gaudi 3 accelerator and the Israeli foundry worth $25 billion, which is supported by a government grant amounting to $3.2 billion. These factors are considered key drivers for growth.
Velo 3D, a company specializing in metal additive manufacturing, has intentions to generate an estimated $18 million via a direct offering of shares and warrants. The firm is set to offer 36 million shares at the rate of 50 cents per share. Additionally, warrants can be exercised at a price of 56.5 cents per share. The funds raised will be allocated towards working capital, capital expenditures, and for fulfilling general corporate needs. And that wraps up today's episode of the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay inspired, and we'll catch you on the next wave of market trends. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Until tomorrow, farewell. This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.